What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking a little bit more about Meld Studio, and for those of you who don't know this, I've made tons of videos talking about how to grow your streams, how to grow your channels, and all that. In the past 6 months, the meta has changed drastically. Now, any of you who've been watching any of my content know the importance of multi-streaming, right? And for OBS, there's plugins you can download to do it. You can use Restream if you want to use a paid service if your PC's not that powerful, but Meld has done something that makes it so much easier, and it's completely free, and you don't need to even use plugins. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. But before we get into that, you guys know how important it really is to stand out when you're trying to grow your stream. There's so many people out there right now that want to be big streamers, and you guys need to stand out. Your stream needs to look good, and it needs to pop so that you don't just get mixed into that giant sea of everyone trying to become streamers. So if that's you and you want to make your stream look unique and stand out in that big crowd, you guys got to check out the sponsor for today's video, Own.tv. Owned.tv is your one-stop shop for fresh new graphics for your stream. Whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, you'll find something that's a perfect fit for your channel. They offer full themed overlay packages, which are great if you're trying to give your stream a complete makeover, but let's say you're looking to pick up some new alert graphics, don't worry, because they've got you covered there too. You could find single graphics such as alerts, emotes, banners, panels, and logos as well. And one of the best parts about these overlays is that they are completely modular. So if you and your friends all pick up the same overlay, such as this Rodan one right here, you could change the colors and tweak it to match your brand, and none of you will have the exact same overlay. If you're looking to take your stream to the next level, be sure to check out Own.tv using my link below to support the channel. And don't forget, use code HAMMER at checkout for an additional 50% off your order. Now, back to the video. Okay, now we're over here and we have Meld open. Now, one thing I want to show you guys is if you see over here in the top right where it says outputs, it has my Kick channel, my Twitch channel, and all 3 of my YouTube channels with these little toggle switches right here that I can toggle on or off as I please. That is how you multi-stream on Meld, and I'm going to show you guys how simple it is to set this up. Now, let's say that I wanted to go live on just my Kick and my Twitch. I would just turn these 3 YouTube sections off right here. Those 2 are toggled on, and I would just hit go live. It's that simple after you set it up. So let's dive into the settings so I can show you guys how to do this. Now, the last video we worked on, I showed you guys, I had put together this little scene. So what we're going to do is make this scene nice and visible. So we had built this little scene that just consists of my camera, a little image of this heart here, and my display capture so that you guys can see this is a working Meld setup. If you don't know how to even get this far, the last video I put out on the channel, go check it out. I helped you guys build the scene. So we're going to hide those for now. I just wanted to show you guys that it was the same exact instance of Meld that we're running. And you're going to come on down here to the bottom right, and you're going to click this little cog wheel that says settings. Once we open this up, right in the initial tab, the general tab, this is where you're going to be pretty much doing all this magic, setting up your multi-streaming. So you're going to have the main canvas selected. If you're doing a multi-canvas setup, this would be where you're streaming landscape and vertical at the same time. That's going to be a totally separate video. So for this video, we're going to do just our main canvas. My main canvas is in 2K. I'm using a 2K monitor. And then you're going to come on down to here, where you want to set up your frame rate. This is going to be 60 FPS because I'm streaming in 60 FPS. You could drop this down to 30 if you want. You want to always, always, always check the button that says use your hardware encoder. And then for video bitrate, we have it set to 8K. Quality preset, we have this set to best quality, the slowest option. This is very important. And your audio bitrate set to 320 kbps. So now under that, you're going to see this button here that says add output. That is where you're going to add and connect all of your different streaming setups. Right now, you guys, you've probably been watching my content for a while now, and I've been talking about the importance of multi-streaming in 2025. The game has changed. You no longer want to be streaming specifically just on one platform. You want to be multi-streaming to as many different platforms as possible. YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Facebook, whatever it is, wherever you want to stream, TikTok. You need to be multi-streaming. It's super important for growing a stream at this point in time. The meta has completely shifted from what it was in the past. So you're going to hit that add output button, and you're going to have the option here, which is pretty cool that Meld did this. You're going to be able to just link your Twitch right here. You're going to be able to link your Kick right here. You're going to be able to link your YouTube. So you would just click all three of those. And then if you're streaming on, like, let's say TikTok, or you're streaming on Facebook or some other place that's not, Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, you would use custom TMP, and you would put your stream URL in this box right here and your stream key in here. Now, after you add one, you'd come back to your list and you'd see that one right here. Then you would go back to add output, add your second channel, your third channel, your fourth channel, and so on and so forth until you have all of your channels added. Then once you want to go live, you kind of this is your scene, right? We showed you before. You have your scene all set up and ready to go live. All you have to do, let's say today, you know what? I just want to stream on Twitch today. So I would just uncheck all of these and boom, we would be just streaming on Twitch once I hit go live. If I wanted to stream on Twitch and my Warcraft YouTube channel, boom, just those two. If I wanted to add Kick in there, boom, that's it. And the best part about it is that Meld will also incorporate all of your chats from all of these platforms. You don't have to have any extra stuff going on. You would just hit this, see this button right here to the right of these outputs called chat. You would just switch over to that and boom, this is where your chat would be, and it would pull the chats from all of those platforms. It's that simple. You don't need a plugin like you do with OBS. You don't need to pay for a service or anything like that. Just keep in mind though, guys, that multi-streaming definitely is a little bit more demanding on your PC when you're doing it this way, right? Because technically for every one of these outputs, your stream is doing a completely separate encoding and uploading for that stream. Now, I know there's other services out there that use a cloud service. So basically you stream to their service and then they take your stream and send it off to all of these other, channels that you want it to go on. So it's a lot less demanding on your PC. But to be completely honest, I've streamed on 4 or 5 of these channels all at the same time, and I have had no issues. I do have a pretty beefy PC, but I do feel like if you have a mid-tier computer or higher, most people can get away with streaming to 2 or 3 platforms just like this without using like a cloud service that you have to pay for. So I would definitely attempt to do it this way before I did that. It's that easy. That's how you set it up. I hope I was able to help you guys. Like the video, share it with anyone who needs it. I tried to keep it as short as possible. And you guys got to come over to my Twitch, twitch.tv/hammerdance. Follow me on there. Support the stream. We stream Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. But anyways, guys, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching and listening in. I'll see you all in the next one.